All right, folks. We're about to dive into a burning topic that's been doing the rounds in the Formula One world. Are we speeding towards a future of un-driveable and impossible to overtake motors, or can we turn back to the golden days of the sport? Stick around to find out. Welcome back, dear listeners, to another thrilling episode of F1 Motor Fever podcast. I'm your host Monclark, and joining me today, as always, is my sharp-witted co-host, Yasminha.
Hi everyone. Fasten your seatbelts, we're revving into an intense debate about the future of Formula One.
And driving us through this discussion today is our special guest, a Formula One expert, author, and not to mention an all-round car enthusiast, Carrington. Welcome to our podcast, Carrington.
Hey Monclark, and hi Yasminha. I'm buzzing to delve into this debate.
We're just as excited, Carrington. So, we've heard some compelling views from Max Verstappen about the future of Formula One. What's your take on it?
Well, Yasminha, it's fascinating. Max has been very vocal about his thoughts on the proposed 2026 regulations. He believes those cars will be, in his words, rubbish. Un-driveable and impossible to overtake.
That's quite a bold statement. But, Carrington, before we dive into that, let's give our listeners some context. Did you know that Formula One has been around since 1950, making it one of the oldest and most prestigious car racing competitions in the world?
Indeed, Monclark, and throughout its rich history, Formula One has seen a lot of changes. But none as controversial as what's on the horizon.
Now that's a teaser. So, what's Max's reasoning behind his criticism?
Max's main argument is that the lawmakers are overcomplicating the regulations. He's advocating for a return to V8 engines, less reliance on aerodynamics, and much smaller brakes. In his view, these changes would enable real racing, not just competitive driving.
Uncle, what's a V8 engine?
Well, Christina, a V8 engine is a type of internal combustion engine with 8 cylinders arranged in a V formation. It's known for its powerful performance and smooth ride.
And that's what Max wants to return to, right? But wait, Carrington, didn't we leave the V8 engine era for a reason?
That's a brilliant point, Yasminha. The shift to hybrid engines was primarily driven by environmental concerns. But Max believes that with the advent of sustainable fuels, we can still have high-performance engines without the environmental impact.
Now, that's something to ponder on. Let's take a quick breather, and when we return, we'll dive deeper into this debate. Don't go anywhere, folks. Welcome back to F1 Motor Fever podcast. Before the break, Carrington was giving us some insights into Max Verstappen'S views on the future of Formula One. Preston, you've been quiet so far. What's your take on this?
To be honest, Monclark, I think Max is living in the past. We need to embrace the future, not revert to old technologies.
I see your point, Preston, but let's not forget that Max isn't alone in this. His team boss, Christian Horner, agrees with him.
And that's what makes this debate so interesting. There are valid points on both sides.
Indeed, it's a complex issue. But that's what makes Formula One so fascinating. It's not just about speed, it's about innovation, strategy, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Well said, Monclark. And with that, we're out of time for today. Thank you, Carrington, for your insights, and thank you, our beautiful audience, for tuning in.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our podcast. We'll see you next time on F1 Motor Fever podcast. Keep those engines running.
And remember, life's a journey, not a destination. So, enjoy the ride.